Hi everyone, so today we're going to be talking about DeckToys, which is a free classroom tool, probably for best use with homework assignments or maybe in-class modules. It is completely free. There is an option to upgrade, but you can get a lot of these templates for free. You just have to either use a preset template or design your own. So I'll go ahead and show you how to look at the preset templates here. Basically, it's going to be kind of a gamified learning module. So it's set up in a map form, but you don't have to use it as a map. So you can see most of these look like maps. Right here we have this map, and then this one is actually set up to be just click points on a picture, and I'll show you these in just a second here. But just so you see these search options, you can search by content area, by grade level, even by language if you're in some sort of dual immersion program. So if I were social studies, which incidentally I am, I have 37 options of preset templates, which is going to be super helpful because this is going to be a little bit complex in terms of just the technical side, but using a preset will give me the opportunity to edit all of the different portions. So I have found this Causes of the American Revolution preset, and so I went ahead and I made a copy of it, and I put it here in my dashboard, and I'm in the process of changing that into something about the Spanish-American War instead of the American Revolution, because that's where I am in my U.S. history class. So if I go here to Edit Deck, you can see all of the activities. So here I have the signpost. It just says follow this path. So the students are going to walk through a map, and it's going to be in order. And so just to give you an idea of the activities you could do here in something like this, you can do vocabulary matching. So you'd see here I would have to drag the Sugar Act onto Tax on Sugar, and then it would match it up if I were a student. I'll show you the student view in a moment. You could do word swords, you could do flashcards, you could even make a maze, again for vocabulary. So really good for introducing a unit to students and introducing that vocabulary, front-loading that vocabulary. So then you can walk through any number of activities, and what you can do is just hit add new activity over here, all sorts of options. You can import Google Slides if you have vocabulary on slides or something. Also a cool thing here I'll show you is you can embed videos. You can ask for responses here, so I have answer submission required in this text box. And so let's go ahead and preview this deck so you have an idea of what this tool looks like. So when I'm previewing, I get here as on the left side is a teacher, and on the right side, this is what a student would be seeing. So let's say that the student's actually back out here looking at the module, and this one isn't complete, so I can't do the whole thing. But let's just pull up into the matching part. The student's going to have the vocab, and then these graphic definitions here, and they'll be able to drag, for example, French and Indian War, and that'll disappear, and it'll show that they've done it correctly. So what would happen here, let's say, it's because I haven't finished this one, we can't view the whole thing. So let's go back to our dashboard, and let's look at a completed pre-made set. We'll look at the American Revolution one that I was editing. So again, the right side of the screen here, we're the student. So we begin here and see, okay, we're going to learn about the Revolutionary War today. That's great. Then we go to this vocab matching, and we're going to finish that activity, and then we would do, look, this lesson is a lot about vocabulary, and so because I didn't do that entire vocab matching, I can't continue. So this is a good reason to use this format for homework, because they have to do the whole thing. There's no skipping ahead, no high-speed scrubbing, anything like that. But looking back at the left side here with the teacher option, so you can see some of these activities, they're again doing vocabulary. Here you can do polls, you can have them draw, bring in some of that more aesthetic learning, set students up in pairs. And again, so this will walk you through in order along this map, essentially, which gives a nice chronological feel to the unit. Again, because a lot of these activities are vocabulary oriented, this would be a great tool to use at the beginning of a unit. And you can start from scratch if you'd like. You can, so again, you'd have to pay to have more than 3 decks at a time, which is fine. So you would hit plus here and you could design your own from scratch. You can see I started doing this one. I did not get very far. But so this is just a good option to introduce some interactive vocabulary, embed video clips, and I think overall it would be an excellent way to assign homework because it would be something students wouldn't hate doing at home. It's interactive, it's virtual, it's digital, and it does collect feedback for you so you can access all of the students' scores and